Alright, knife lovers. How's everyone doing on this Tuesday evening? It's fine Tuesday night. I noticed the other day, we talked about this knife here yesterday, the Bravo 1, the 3V green canvas micarta red liners, rampless. Went in depth on this knife. What I bought here recently was, and you guys watched me sharpen this knife, was the old ultralight Bushcrafter. This is the original box that came in. Of course, I treated the sheath myself with some Ergonomics. Put that little ferro rod on there. But it's basically the same box, except you can see the massive size difference between the Bravo 1 and the ultralight Bushcrafter. But this is the specs on the box. Hopefully you can see that. It's ultralight Bushcrafter elk number 2. It is a 3V, CPM 3V knife as well. Just a pretty good knife. I wanted something just a little bit smaller that I could kind of tool around with and maybe EDC here and there, because my A2 gunny, I sent it in for regrind. I'm like, oh, I need something to carry around, and I've really been wanting something in Stag for a while, you know. Have some pocket knives and stuff like that, but seen this right here pop up, and I'm like, I need to get one of those. You know, perfect size to fit in your car, your lunchbox, your front pocket. Really, if you really wanted to, put it in your front pocket. One thing is, when I got this knife, it was extremely dull from the factory, but we took care of that. We put an edge on her. I kind of want to just go through and look at this knife tonight and just talk about it a little bit. I know when I did that the other day, I really didn't go in depth on anything on the knife. If you can look at it as a number 5 sheath. These sheaths are decent for what you're getting. Stamped with the Bark River logo, kind of the same thing that comes on the knife itself. Bark River. I believe it says Ergonomics, Michigan. Some more stuff down there. I just don't have glasses on, I can't see it. But let's just take this puppy out of here and look at her since I've sharpened it. So there it is. Almost looks like it has a V edge on it, because I did do a convex sharpening. Really took my time with it, and then I used compound I ordered the Bark River compound, went from 3,000 with the black to 6,000 with the green, then to 12,000 with the white, and it just kind of put a nice shine down there on that edge where you need it to be smooth for that sliciness. The elk on this is just decent. I mean, you can feel the quality behind it. On this side, you got the compass, which I believe stands for first production. I'm not sure if it stands for first production run or not. I have no idea. Really don't matter to me, honestly. I wanted it, so I bought it. You can see the stock here on the blade. It's a fairly thin knife. I think it's like 0.94 maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't Google it before I started making the video, but what I want to do is take the behemoth out, and we'll compare it. Don't put it in the dishwasher. Be sure you don't do that. But if you just look, I mean, what is that, like a 4.2-inch blade versus probably I don't know, we got the tape measure right here. Let's just look at the blade on this one. You're looking at a almost 3 1/4 blade on that. On the ultralight Bushcrafter, with an overall length of, let's see what she says, about 7. It's about 7 1/4, almost 7 1/2. The grind markings on this, it's been ground very good. Nothing sticks out, nothing catches. Just all around good knife. But we'll look at the difference in the two here. We'll just kind of stack them. You guys can see that. Which one you want to carry through on a daily hike? I'll take this one any day over that. This knife, again, I talked about it last night. It hasn't ever been used. This knife right here, the ultralight Bushcrafter, of course, I've taken it out in the yard and beat on it. And when it came dull, I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and baton some wood with it, and I did. I don't care. It was dull, and I thought I was mad about it, so I just went out there and just kind of beat on it for a little while. And I'm gonna sharpen it anyway, you know, which I did, and I put it on video for everyone to see. But you know, I like this. You know, I got pretty big hands. I'm a big guy. I'm about 6'2", 250 pounds. But as you can see, fits my hand fairly good. I got a little bit sticking out there in the bottom, just a wee little bit at the top. You can really get that thumb up high on it. And if I come up even further, really precise cut. So if you're skinning or doing any feather sticking nice and easy, you know, you can really choke up on it pretty good. You know, don't need a, well, whatever that is, you know, a choil right there or anything. You can get up on it very good. I'd say a person with medium-sized hands, this would be a perfect knife. And for me, it's even good. I mean, it does feel small, especially if you carry a Bravo 1, but you know, it's expected. It's called an ultralight bushcrafter. It's not called an ultra beefy bushcrafter. So if we look at the Stag, you know, I like the offset on it. I like how one side's dark and the other side's a little lighter. I like that. It gives it character. You know, and like I said, you guys did watch me sharpen this knife. But first, let's weigh it. Let's see what she weighs. Get the old meat scale out. You know, let's see what she comes up to. We got her in ounces. 3.1 ounce knife. If you guys can see that. 3.10. It's a really light knife. Ultralight bushcrafter again. I've said it before. That's what she is. But you know, I noticed when I sharpened this and put it on video, I didn't really look at didn't let you guys see the knife because I had of course I had the handle wrapped up in tape. I didn't want anything kind of marring up my Stag, so I kept it taped up the entire time and didn't show anything till the end. And we had other shots, but we accidentally deleted them, so we had to just throw an ending shot in there. It was like 1 in the morning and my son was helping me, and you know, but she's sharp now, you know. She just glides right through the paper. You know, this was the second knife I convexed. I put the other one on YouTube as well. When I did all the marbles expert. You know, I put a very nice convex edge on that knife, and it turned out really well. If anyone's wanting to learn how to do that, just watch the old Bixby Apostle P. The Apostle P on YouTube is his channel. He'll give you through a step-by-step on exactly how to do that. You can watch my video, but I'm not as good as he is, so I don't recommend that. I throw sparks with the ferro rod, but we're in the house. You know, I got no problems throwing sparks with that, and you know, it'll get the little black charring on the back, but I just lick my finger and it usually comes right off. It don't stain it at all, but like I said, I've polished that edge so good that it almost looks like a secondary V edge, but it's not, boys. It's not. Sheath fits nice and tight. You don't have to worry about it coming out. You know, you can shake it all you want. Doesn't go anywhere. Again, I got this knife from the old DLT Trading. You can't beat them. Like I said, I don't know if it's because where I live. You know, I order a knife, it's here within 2 days. I pay nothing for the shipping. 2 days. So, all in all, I'm very pleased with them. And don't forget to pick up your Wicked Wax, but put that on everything, even some food if you want to. But again, this is a kind of a more in-depth look at this knife. So order you one, and if it comes dull, you can learn how to sharpen and put a razor edge on her. Just a razor edge on her. I don't know if you guys could see this, but I don't hardly have any hair left on my arm, but she just shaved it right off there. So I got this in 4K, but I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I'll try her up here a little more. Yeah, since I'm right-handed, all the hair's off my left arm. Don't have much left, but she is sharp, boys. She will do the trick. So, yeah, like, subscribe, leave a hate comment.